Hi everybody, how you doing? My name is Leisure B from the Human Workshop Collective. Just finished a new video called Fret 1, which is a combination of abstract animation with abstract music. And we just released it on YouTube and Vimeo. It's been doing pretty well. So we thought we might make a little extra video explaining exactly what we did. In this video, we're going to be explaining how to program the bass lines that's been used in Fret 1. Durk's going to do that. And along with that, we're releasing a pack of VJ clips in HD format, which you can download and use in your own VJ sets. All the animations have been done by Uwe. We also did the Fret 1 video. And pretty useful stuff. Along with that, we've got a couple of massive patches. The stuff that's been explained in this video and also that's been used in the Fret 1 video is extra. Hope you enjoyed this video. Durk's going to be explaining a lot. Pay attention. And yeah, have fun, enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey everyone, in this tutorial we are going to create a fat sounding Reese bass line. In the first part we take a look at the KTR oscillator tab and how to use it to control pitch, and we will also be using a bit of Massvie's FM FX. In part 2 we will learn how to work with macro controls. I'll be using certain techniques explained in previous tutorials, so if you haven't already, make sure to check them out if you get a bit lost or if you want to get the basics. Okay, so let's get started. Open Wodan Start. You can download the patch on Human Workshop. See the description link in the box below. Okay, and now let's have a look at the oscillators. The wavetable on oscillator 3 has rich harmonies and is ideal for phase modulation. Make sure to keep the oscillator on spectrum, as this is the most harmonious of the settings. It might sound a bit weird right now, but once we link the phase modulation to oscillator 3, you will get the picture. The other two oscillators have been divided in oscillator 1 for the sub and oscillator 2 for the mids and the highs. The mids and highs are important because oscillator 3 uses the whole spectrum and has lots of movement. This will create nice effects, but you need something steady too. The sub complements the reeds and saves you time if you were to resample the bass sounds. Tweak the parameters a bit. As you can see, some macro controls have been added to both oscillator 2 and 3. I'll get into that later. If you want to control the pitch of the sub separately, without pitching the whole oscillator, you can adjust the pitch on a per note basis in the KTR oscillator tab. We will be using oscillator 1, because this is our sub and we might want to pitch it down. This can be very useful when you're playing a keyboard. Okay, now open up Wodan Macro. As you can see, we still use the camcorder wavetable, and oscillator 1 and 2 still act as sub and mid-high. If you want more manual control over the sub, you can use macro controls to modulate the pitch. In this example we won't be using the sub, as we already showed you in part 1, but rather oscillator 2. Simply drag and drop a macro control on the pitch of oscillator 2. Alright, now let's have a listen. This can be very useful when you want to make some extreme drops, build-ups and that sort of stuff. As you can hear, the pitch does not really work well together with the other oscillators, so let's make the macro control duck the interfering oscillator. Keep in mind the ducking technique can be used on virtually all parameters within Massvie. I hope this demonstrates the added value of the macro controls a bit. Create some nice macro controls so you can play around with your MIDI controller and get the feel of the sonic possibilities you've created. Add some effects to the macros so you can add some spice. Check the glide and restart via gate. Play around with it a bit, and well, that wraps it up for me. I hope you liked it. Till next time, bye bye.
Right, so that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed that. I think Durk did a pretty good job explaining how to create the fat bass line that we use in the fret. Stay tuned for more fret tutorials coming soon. We got one by Uwe who did the video. He's gonna explain how to create such visuals using Cinema 4D and Adobe After Effects. And I myself, I'm gonna be presenting a tutorial about how to use battery and the origami kit to create the drums that we use in the video as well. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and like it, then visit us at humanworkshop.com for a lot more music, Massvie patches, tutorials and everything that you need. Alright, goodbye, see you in the future.